because you never know when you might want to chop up a watermelon or a cantaloupe with it or something like that.
And don't you worry, guys, we still got the 2010. In the next video, we should have it all painted.
Welcome back to the Orange Wires Garage YouTube channel, and welcome back to the Orange Wires Garage. We're here at the shop, and a truck at Copart's about to play, and I bid on this truck twice, 2 other times, and I've got the high bid. The first time I got it was $16,900. The seller wanted $20,000, so I just let it go. The second time I got it for $17,600, and then they wanted $19,500, so I just let it go at $19,500. It's about to play again, so maybe the third time's the charm. It's coming up right now. Here it goes. The opening bid's $11,700, so we just bid $11,800 on this truck. South Carolina bid, I bid right back at $12,000. South Carolina bid again, I bid right back at $12,200. United States, I don't know who that is, I bid at $12,400 now. So $12,400, I got the high bid. Still got the high bid at $12,400. And just like that, we got the bid at $12,400. But there's no way that they're going to take that for it. But who knows? Maybe they'll let us know in a little bit how much they want for it. We may get it this time, we may not. Well, I'm pretty excited. The seller just got back with me. They decided that they would take $17,900 for the 21 Tacoma. That was a long way from $12,400, but I said, what the heck? We need something to work on anyway, and it seems like a really good truck. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger at $17,900. Which makes it about $19,508 here to the house. So let's go check it out and see what we bought. So this one right here, this is the one that we've been waiting for. We actually got the high bid on the truck 3 times for the past 3 weeks. We finally got it and finally brought it home. And this is a 2021 Tacoma TRD Sport, and I mean, this is a nice truck. It's the only truck that I've had so far that's got the 360-degree camera. This truck is pretty nice. It doesn't really need a whole lot, except the first thing that we're going to do is take this thing and unload it at the dump. I decided to just keep this samurai sword because you never know when you might want to chop up a watermelon or a cantaloupe with it or something like that. But everything else, except the gas can and the floor mats, had to go. But the truck's got the rear sliding glass is busted out. And I've never put one of those in, so I guess there's a first time for everything on that. And then down this side, we got a little bit of work to do to the bedside. But all in all, I mean, the truck looks decent on the outside. And well, the inside, that's a different story. It's pretty dirty like most of them are. I'll probably wait for a different time to show you that because you know we'll get this truck all cleaned up. But I think for right now, let's get a list together of all the parts that we need. That way we can get most of them tomorrow and get this truck all fixed up and back on the road again. And knowing what we paid for this truck, I'd really like to know, as you watch this video along and see the shape that it's in, did we pay too much? So I don't know, like it really wanted a lot. I finally gave in, but definitely let us know in the comments what you think about how much we gave for it. When they stole our little Tacoma, they must have busted out the back glass and got in there somehow, made them a key. I don't really know how that all worked. Maybe there was a key inside it once they got the glass busted all out. But they took off in the truck without a back glass, and I don't know how long it was out. We got this new back glass from Toyota, and I've never put one in, but there's a first time for everything. So let's go check out the truck here and see what and all that's gonna take. So here's our little slider right here. And I already took the cables out of both sides, and that was pretty tight. It's hard to get that cable out. But I think it slides over to the driver's side, and it looks like that there's a mechanism of some kind that's stopping it right there. So I'm gonna take out these two bolts right here and pop this cover back and see what's going on behind that. Looks like some kind of little mechanism right there. Let's see if I can take that out. I think it's coming out. I got that little screw out with a T10. Don't do like I did and drop it down in there. I'm lucky I found that one. Now we got to see if we can get this little stop mechanism out. Well, hopefully this slide on across goes down like that, we should be able to get it out. So there we go. We got the broken piece out. Now I saw on eBay where you could buy the glass and put it back in here, but honestly I don't know why you would do that, because it was like $100 for the glass on eBay, and I got the whole assembly from Toyota for 90 bucks. So sound like 90 bucks is the way to go. But I can tell you that it's not going to be easy to put that thing back in. So I'm going to wrestle around here and see what I can do, and maybe we can try to get the new one slid back down in that slot. But there could be some glass down in there. I tried to vacuum it, but there's a possibility that I didn't get it all. So I used a little hook tool, and I pulled this little white filler out. And I used a vacuum cleaner to get all the glass out that I could get. I'm gonna try to just ease this thing out of here. Got my safety glasses on and got an air blower. I'm gonna blow the rest of that glass out of that crack. The new glass will be curved a little bit, and it's got these weep holes in the back, and those go to the outside of the truck. Wound up having to take the headliner loose just to get that glass behind it. That was not very simple, but it wasn't the end of the world. So I took this clip out, and then I took this loose, and then I was able to slide the glass behind the headliner. Still don't know if I'm 100% in the track, but I'm getting close. Sprayed a little soap on the rubber gasket and kind of slid the little window in place. And then you got to slide this little plastic thing right back up under the window and just tuck it back down in there. And then the fun part of hooking the cables will be next. So I've got plenty of slack on this side, so I'll just drop that one in like that. I can definitely give you some advice if you decide to do this job. If your back glass, your rear sliding glass, if that little center section gets broke, man, do not, whatever you do, secure those cables. Don't let them get loose. I had a hard time getting the cables connected back together. So I wound up wadding up the cables in that little motor. It made a heck of a noise, and it was a really hard to get it back together. I probably should have filmed that part, but I was a little bit frustrated, so I had to walk away for a little bit. But I wound the cables back up, and now let's see if it works. Fingers crossed here. Well, the good news is it works. It's not as smooth as I would like it to be, but hey, I think it'll get loosened up a little bit as we use it more. But one thing that I always have problems with when we buy these trucks, this and that, they seldom ever come with two keys. So this truck came with this key, which you can see it's got a trunk button. And this truck doesn't have a trunk, so it's not even the real key for this truck. So I ordered a key fob to settle my curiosity. I want to know if I got the capabilities to program this key. So here a while back, we bought us this nice launch X431 code scanner. So I'm going to see today if it's got the ability to program this brand new key. So we're going to go to diagnose, and then it'll read through and see if it can scan the truck. Then click on diagnostics. Okay, we're going to go North America, and then we're going to go with smart key and with radar cruise. And from here, I think we're going to go system selection. We're going to go to smart key, and then we're going to go special function and smart code registration classic. And this is the wizard we're going to go through. And then we're just going to register keys. All right, touch the power with the registered key. It beeped. And now touch the power with the key to be programmed. And it said it was checked. Now let's register it. Okay. So now it shows it has two keys registered, and we have two that we can register. Let's see if it works. The door's locked. Door's unlocked. And now the real test is, will the truck start? And I already put the other key out of the truck, so we only have our brand new key here in the truck without the trunk button on it. So here we go. Hey, that is awesome news. Now the key blank is not cut, but I think I can take that in and maybe get somebody to just cut that, but then I'll have two keys for this truck. So you really can't beat that. I'm really liking this scanner. This is the Launch X431 scanner that we got. And they didn't sponsor us or anything. I just thought I'd share that with you. And this is the first time I'm ever doing a key program like this. And the scanner did it. And I'm pretty happy about that. And I thought I'd let you know that I picked this new key up off of eBay. So the transponder, the key blank come from Mid-Atlantic Locksmiths. I'll leave a link in the description below. They didn't sponsor us or anything, but if you want to know if a key fob works for a 21 Tacoma, this one does, so I'll definitely link it below. And well, guys, since this truck was stolen and recovered, you know it didn't get any love at all. So these tires are as slick as the floor. The one on the passenger side has even got the steel belt showing. I can't believe I drove it like that. But we got to do some maintenance on this truck today. We got to get the oil changed, and I wanted to show you these new tires because we're going to put those on. These are Milestar Patagonias, and check this out. These are 4 brand new tires, and they're 2 65/65/17s, which is the exact same size that it has on it now. It's absolutely crazy to think, but I got these 4 tires off of eBay for $109 for all 4 of those things. So they had it listed wrong. They should have been $109 a piece, but they had it listed 4 tires, free shipping, $109. So I clicked the buy it now button, expecting them to tell me that, hey, we priced it wrong. But they sent me a message the very next day and said, hey, we messed up, but we sending you the tires anyway. So I got all 4 for $109. So let's go ahead and put these things on the truck.
That way I can drive it around a little bit and we can get this thing back on the road and get it all painted and get it shined up. So let's hop to it and let's get it done. Let's say that is wore completely out. We got our brand new ones in there, ready to go. We'll go ahead and change this oil, because you know they didn't change the oil while they had it stolen. Back here in this bedside area, it's got a couple of little dents and dingers around. We're gonna get started on that. One of them was down here where like the bumper went right into it. So I'm gonna hammer this back out. And then we got a little bit of dent right here. I'm gonna hammer that out and try my best to get all of this masking tape off. The tailgate's got a little damage too, right here, a couple of little dinger dents up here. And then this is probably the worst of it right there. I'm gonna try to fix all that, but not right now just yet, because I wanna get this fixed over on the passenger side. And then it's got a little bitty dent or two right in here. So I'm gonna hammer that back out. And then I wanna test fit the new bumper to see how that all fits on the truck. So I know it don't seem like much, but it's a good amount of work. So we're gonna go ahead and start hammering it out and put this bumper together and see how it looks. Well, check it out right there. I think the body work is almost there. I just put a little etch primer on there to get rid of the rust. The truck's gonna sit outside for a little bit. And I think this bumper has a nice test fit here. Just stuck it up on here to kind of see how everything fits. But it looks really good on both sides, and I've worked out the body work on both sides. And check out that chrome. Man, it looks good. It goes with the chrome and the tail lights. We've got some milled aluminum here, chrome side steps, a little piece of chrome in the mirror here, and then we've got the chrome Tacoma badge. Definitely let me know what you think about this chrome and how you think it looks on this super white Toyota Tacoma. But I think I ran out of time for this video, guys. Don't forget to give us a follow on Instagram at Orange Wires Garage. And hopefully in the very next video, we can get that Timberland mica truck painted. But until then, we'll catch you guys in the next episode of Orange Wires Garage. We're out.